Is this thing on? Because it's Pride. You are listening to a bonus episode of Center of the Sun podcast. Thank you for listening. I'm proud today. And this bonus episode is born out of my excitement all day. I don't know where it came from. Well, I can tell you where it came from. But we're not going to share that right now. Oops, a little excited. But I am here to talk to you. Let me back up. So I feel happy today. Oh, where's my notebook? Because I wrote down what I'm going to do. Lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, action. So I'm happy today because it's Pride Month. June is the month of Pride. And I am here to put you on notice that I am a self-proclaimed and world-proclaimed and acclaimed extrovert. I'm an extrovert, and that's why I started a podcast, because I literally just the thought of like being around other people or people listening to my voice even kind of makes me feel good inside. So, it's necessary for me to connect with people, you know, and Pride is a month. Pride is one of those months that reminds me of the importance of human connection and the reason why being one's authentic self is preferred. And if you aren't doing that, striving towards self-actualization and self-acceptance and all of those things, I find cannot be bought or won or found or, you know, can't be created in any other way but organically through living your life. So, I didn't realize those things about myself probably like a year ago. I probably like learned all this within the last year, which prompted the whole Center of the Sun, because I'm like, oh my God, like there's a whole part of me that I didn't even realize existed. And then it just bursts out. For various reasons. But I wanted to give you 10 reasons off the top of my dome that being gay is lit. Like it, and I really try to live my life as the label indicates. Gay means happy. I don't really like the slur faggot, but you know, well, I'll take that too. We're proud this fucking month. I don't give a fuck. So anyway, the main focus of my podcast, you know, the first 3 podcasts have been about the brain and neuroscience. And actually, I think I might even get deeper, because as I get into it, as I learn more about neuroscience and just stumble upon things as I start this business here, oh yeah, I forgot, 513-289-0474. That is your line. You can text me or call me if you really want to, but I don't know if I'll pick up, but still, you can call me, leave me a voicemail if you want. Or host at centersun.com, centersun21.com. Host at centersun21.com. That is my new email address. Oh yeah, I forgot I set that up. Thank you, Google. It's really easy to set up a business, and to get your listeners some excellent services and stable and, as I said in the last episode, secure services. 513-289-0474. That is a BlackBerry sitting right here. That is not an internet over nobody's IP. The fuck? Anyway, so that's how I roll. That's just how I live my life. I'm weird like that. I don't trust nobody, so I have to, you know, I do it right the first time. But that's how I was raised, you know. I don't believe in GoFundMe and internet bank accounts and stuff like that. Like, nah, like I need a brick and mortar. I need something physical in my hand, like this notebook that I'm reading from. I don't even believe in taking notes on a computer. But that's because I was born just like 2 years, you know, in the analog age. So the first reason why being gay is so much fun is that literally, literally, I have never been more excited to learn about humanity and our beliefs and why we believe them and why we're structured. I've never really been more excited to learn more about anything, rather, about that until I came out about 10 years ago. So I was in college. I never really was in the closet. Like I never really like dated any girls or like kissed a girl or anything. But I still never really, I was more asexual if I were to describe it. It was a very odd time where people just kind of ignore you, and ignore a very large part of your identity. But that's neither here nor there because I hid it as well. And actually I started, having negative things happen in my mental health where I had to like seek help and da da da. So I just made the decision to just, you know what, it is what it is. And it wasn't until I learned about gender being a social construction, and it was like my second, or it was my third year of college, and someone said, "Gender is a social construction," and I was like, and I was a business major, so I didn't really take like anything that was like remotely social justicey. It was all geared towards me being an international whatever, that I still dream of being today. But I was convinced that little boys liked football inherently, like literally out of the womb, preferred physical contact sports and preferred manual labor and preferred cars over baby dolls and trucks over, I don't know, tutus or whatever it is. My ideas of gender were extremely antiquated, and that was fine at the time. It wasn't that big of a deal, I would say. But until someone challenged that notion, it just assumed it. And even saying it right now, it's weird because I would consider myself extremely cisgender. Like I'm really like locked into whatever gender I was assigned at birth. And I feel at peace with that. And I understand that some people do not feel at peace. And that's probably where being transgender or cross-dressing or whatever it is, or just queer in general is, because you get to challenge all those traditional notions of who you are. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I tell people that being gay is so much fun. Because you're not bound by these like really, honestly, false notions of how humans behave, and actually extremely reductive and actually insulting. Because like, how dare you try to constrain the greatness inside of me? And once you realize that as a human, that you can choose or not choose to participate in certain activities of society, everything washes away. Well, it did for me anyway. And I'm really grateful, actually, because now I don't feel embarrassed like I used to. I don't feel ashamed like I used to. I can walk outside even if I've looked dusty and dirty. Now I am a Leo, so I can't actually do that. But even in my mind, looking dusty and dirty, I still have the ability to lift my head up high. So confidence, definitely one of the biggest things I gained from being gay. Being gay is so lit. Second thing, lesbians. The best thing about being gay is lesbians. Yes, so many friends. I think I have more women who are friends and who are lesbian than anybody else in this world. So if you don't have some friends who are women who have sex with other women, you might want to start seeking, because you won't. There's just something about women. And I just got done talking about gender as a social construction, but also there's spirit and other layers of humanity, to our humanity other than gender that give us that or allow us to connect with other people or express ourselves. So I brought that up because being attracted to men and having sex with men and then also being a man myself, it's always good to have another perspective, especially socially. Social construction, even though it's bullshit, doesn't mean it didn't happen and doesn't mean that it doesn't rule our life. So acknowledging that or having other perspectives and acknowledging those perspectives is very important. And that's another reason why being gay is very lit. It is very fun because of the variety of friends you get to have. Because oftentimes, especially women, they don't really hang around men like that. Because men are fucking violent and ridiculous all the goddamn time. So being able to tap into kind of a subculture of people who aren't with the regular bullshit, like they're on another level. They're up here peaceful as fuck, like living their life, living their best lives, being mothers and wives and not doing anything for the male gaze. Like, oh my God. And gaze, I mean like Gaze, like as in your eyes, like the men, there's no male dominating, male dominating influence. So their spirits seem to be a little bit more life perpetuating, I would say. I can't explain it. You'll have to experience it. Being gay is fun. There's so much stuff you can't explain. You can't even explain it. It just fucking happens because that's just who you are. So that's just how life is. So, sorry about your luck if you're not a part of it. So I said I would try to do 10 reasons why being gay is lit. And I would do it from the top of my dome because that is exactly how fucking amazing it is. I'm drawing a blank, not because it's not amazing, it's because I've been doing too much today. I want to ask you, what is the main reason why you came out? Or assuming that you came out, hopefully you're out because, given the first 3 reasons, I'm like, oh God. So we got gender as a social construction. Being in that space is like, oh, you're a new person. You're not even a man or a woman. You're just a new ass person, a queer ass person. Second, lesbian friends. Did I even say 3 things? I can't even tell you. Lesbian friends. 3, I would say the parties are the fucking best. Would you agree? And honestly, it just depends on where you are and who your friends are. But, yeah, we're the best. We actually like to dance. So especially one thing, I feel really bad for straight folks because y'all just don't be out here dancing, or the dancing y'all do is like a 2-step and a hip roll or a grind or a whatever. It's just very one note. So the parties, the fun, it never ends, or it doesn't. It's not for everybody, but there's variety. There's variety in it. And when it does, whatever we do is authentic and it's real and it's concentrated because we don't have a lot of spaces. And the spaces we do get to have, oh yeah, we're making that fucking worth it. Damn it. Anyway, when's the last party you went? What's the last party you went to? The last party I went to was, probably a Christmas party. I haven't been to a party in a while. Probably like a White Russian. I think I crashed a White Russian, and that was the last party I went to. See, that's the kind of shit. That's why being gay, because you could just walk into somebody's house, you're not threatening, and you could just crash your fucking White Russian. It's fine, and maybe do some drugs in the bathroom. I don't know. People let you do anything. Oh, now I remember what party I was at last. Wow. But you know what? That's this life. And I make so many friends. And that's what being an extrovert is all about. is connecting with people and just being authentic and smiling a lot and talking a lot. But I need to. That's my problem. I have to. I feel compelled. But in terms of smiling and speaking and stuff, having one's appearance and having the freedom to and the agency to and all of the tools in order to create and craft a perfect image on the outside. That is probably another reason why being gay is so lit, because I get to do all of the masks, do all of the cosmetic things, wear makeup if I really wanted to, but I don't even need it because I can do all of the cosmetic things to fix my face. I don't even need to wear makeup because I'm beautiful just plain face like Alicia Keys up in here. But having that freedom, it kind of ties back into that gender as a social construction, but because it has it manifests so well. And I'm so happy that I was able to care not only about the inside of my body, but also about the outside of my body, because even though I never really had problems with my skin or problems with my teeth. Actually, I'm very blessed to have excellent genes in that regard, because I never had braces and never really had too bad of acne, but I recognize that I could have looked better. And I wasn't sure if I was living my best life. And as an extrovert, and as I mentioned earlier, as a Leo, in the month of Pride, I have to look good, and I'll be going to DC soon, so I got to find a husband somewhere. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But being able to put all of my energy into things that would create a negative atmosphere for me in terms of relationships, because I could never be married, and I don't find like, well, I guess there are people that do it. Yeah, there's all kinds of variations, and that's another reason why being gay is lit, because now we can be married. Thank you. The countless people that have put their fucking hard life and all that shit in the last decade into it, all their time and stuff. But anyway, even though I just inserted that superlative in there, I don't feel like it's socially acceptable for a lot of people to break their gender norms and those gender roles and those gender expressions and stuff like that. I think a lot of people have trouble with that, so they'll like let their skin go in the interest of not looking gay. But I'm like, to each his own. You just don't understand. You just don't understand it, and that's fine. And even gay people don't go, that we are not a monolith either, especially you get white gay, black gay, other POC gays, all kind of people. There's all kind of variations in our fashion and our style. So there's a subculture. And subcultures are always cool. The goths are always cool. Being subversive is cool. So another reason why being gay is lit. Subversive. We get to be the cool people. Everybody wants to be our friend. And the people that don't want to be our friend, they weren't going to be our friend anyway because they were assholes. So it is what it is. So why haven't you come out yet? Being gay is so much fun. You get to do whatever you want, literally. Like, imagine. One thing, to kind of be the devil's advocate, I wish I had a natural way to have children. It's kind of like, and it kind of like when I think of that, and I'm like, damn it, that kind of does go against my biology, but fuck biology. I believe in ancient aliens anyway. I don't believe in the linear evolution of humans. So that is wow, that's a discussion for another day. I have to plan that one out so it doesn't sound weird, because people look at me weird when I talk about ancient aliens, but I believe in ancient aliens. And I have enough evidence that suggests that humans don't have a fossil record. If you find me a fossil record, I'll change my mind. Thank you. Anyway, I heard that on History Channel. But there are all kinds of things like that. And being a beacon of hope for a lot of people. Is another reason why being gay is lit, because my struggle is fucking public knowledge at all given points in time. And people hate me for no reason. Like, literally, like, people hate me. And they don't even know me. People make assumptions about me all the time. And I'm like, if you just talk to me, I think your perception would be a little bit different. And I try to be nice. I actually have to be overly nice because being black, being a man, and being gay is very threatening to some people. So I have to smile my fucking ass off. I whiten my teeth like a lot just for that purpose, because I know I'm going to be smiling. So I'm going to go ahead and do it because I have to. But it's a burden I gladly accept because I'm built for it. I'm an extrovert. Thank God I'm gay. Jesus Christ. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Married with children. I can't even imagine. Oh, my. Ooh, let me take a break. Woo. Okay. Coming back from my spell. Just flashing back. So anyway, my authenticity proves itself. I like that affirmation because it just helps me justify being ridiculously myself. Because I've gotten to the point as I approach 30 years of age, I'm maturing. I'm becoming less and less absorbed with how others perceive me and more concerned about my legacy, because mortality is a heartbeat away, or immortality or whatever. Immortality, yes. Come on, ancient aliens. But anyway, death is a heartbeat away at any given point in time, and I want to be my authentic self. So in order to do that, I tell myself every day, my authenticity, if I can get it out, proves itself. I am at ease because I am inherently safe. Now, this is counterintuitive to me because of my anxiety about everything. But at the end of the day, and as I sit right now in my empty apartment just by myself, quiet, clean, all that good stuff, I am at ease because I am inherently safe. And I'm saying the words out loud because literally there's weight to words. And there is weight to the particles of light. And my light will shine despite darkness. I acknowledge and welcome darkness as a part of life. Because it is a part of life. Darkness, is the absence of light. It's just the reverse. It has to exist. The reverse implies that there is also the other reverse. There's a reverse of the reverse. Like there's two ways. And then there's variations in between. That's how dualities. But honestly, I think there's probably more to the story than we even could understand, and that's okay too. All of my cares have been resolved by my ability to be my authentic self. I don't know if I made it to number 10, but I have made it to quite enough time in the bonus episode of this podcast. And all of my cares have been resolved by my ability to be my authentic self. Your cares will resolve. It's actually, honestly, it's hard and it might take 10 years. Like it did for me. But I'm resolved. And so are my cares. And there's nothing like coming out. It's so lit. I've never felt more free. It's just the freedom and the feeling in your chest that you're going to die goes away. Imagine. So if you're having trouble with coming out, It's June, bitch. It's Pride Month. Come on. You'll have fun, I promise. And if you don't, well, you might not have fun because, I mean, these bitches are fucking annoying. I understand. And I actually urge you to avoid online dating. Because I can't even online date, so I don't even wish that upon my worst enemy online. I'm more of an in-person person, and my grammar and my writing is too precise, so I'm like, I can't do the one-word text messages and the WYD, like I really can't do it, because I don't know how to respond. Because it's not a question, and so I'm not cool enough. I didn't grow up to I just talked in a different kind of way. I talked like this, so I didn't grow up talking any other kind of way, so I don't know how to respond. So then it becomes flat, and then it's weird, and then anyway, it's hard any way you cut it. Grass is not greener on the other side. Grass is only green where you water it. Think about that one. Think about ancient aliens. Thinking about tequila. Think about pride. Think about coming out. Think about being your authentic self, because there's nothing like it. Like, literally, there's no one like you. And I guess a tortured you is fine. And a tortured, whatever. Tortured life, and lying about yourself, and lying to your mom, and all that kind of stuff. Is it worth it? It's not. Like, any way you cut it, it's like literally not worth it. But if you can justify it, please do that. But I'm not going to suck your dick, though. Well, I might. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, happy Pride. Thank you for listening. Email me, host@centersun21.com, or visit centersun21.com to subscribe to my blog, or catch me on Twitter @centersun21. centersun21.com. And if all else fails, you can always text me. Area code 513-289-0474. Again, that's 513-289-0474. centersun21.com. Thank you for listening. Happy Pride. This is my 10 or approximately 10 reasons why being gay is lit, bitch.